Good afternoon from Disney Springs. We're back to do another update of all the construction that's happening here because there is definitely a lot going on. And if you guys remember from last time, we got a Groupon for Characters in Flight, so it's going up today. We're definitely going to go up into Characters in Flight and get a bird's eye view of all of the different construction that's going on around Disney Springs. But the first thing we have to go and see is the NBA experience, which is where DisneyQuest used to be, but they've started building up the NBA experience. They've gone vertical. Let's go check out some of this construction from the top of the parking garage. Holy cow, there is a lot going on over there. I actually have my hand like outside of this, so I have no idea what I'm pointing the camera at. But I think you guys are seeing some of the construction for NBA experience. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. Maybe you guys might be able to see a little bit more. I don't know, it's gonna be a very large building. That's for darn sure. This is a good view of it from up here. All right, let's head down to the ground level. All right, down on the ground level, and we are looking at what will be the NBA experience. This thing is gonna be ginormous. Look at it. Like, this is a big building, and DisneyQuest used to be, I feel like it was back further, but this is way up front like this, and we're still right next to Cirque du Soleil, and unfortunately we still have no opening date or what the show will be for Cirque du Soleil. It's gonna be Cirque du Soleil, it's just not gonna be La Nuba like it was last year. I really can't believe how big this NBA experience thing is gonna be, and how little space there's gonna be between it and House of Blues. It's gonna feel kind of like we're in a big city walking down an alleyway with how big this stuff is. My goodness, it's gonna be even bigger. Like, we can see this right here, right? That's that arc. And then there's another little arc somewhere over there. And then it's just gonna be these huge, gigantic panels way up high. So this thing's gonna get so much bigger. Wow. That's gonna be one big building. So from the NBA experience, we are turning to our left and noticing that Jaleo has come quite a ways. They have done a lot of work to it, and they are completely changing the way that this building looks. So I'm not seeing any concept art for the outside of this building. We can, however, see the concept art for the inside of the building. That's a lot of tile in there, but you can see kind of these angles and these arches here that are these arches and angles like this. So we can kind of get an idea of what it's gonna look like, but it's gonna look really neat. I'm excited to see how this one turns out because I like the design aesthetic of this. You can see that all of the little roofs or arches go all the way around the building. Kind of looks like a giant flower, maybe? I came around the back side of Jaleo so you guys can see that they do continue the design all the way around. This kind of looks like it's going to be another entrance over here for people walking along this path, which, as you can see, there's not very many people that walk along this path. No, there's a slight breeze and Characters in Flight is swaying all over the place. Look at that landing. A little bit rough, if you ask me. I think we're going to go around and see all of the other construction. Oh, goodness. Before going up in that. The old Harley Davidson store is behind walls as it is becoming a new Disney boutique called Disney Style. And it looks like Disney Style will be the place to go for all of your Spirit jersey and mermaid outfit needs. Oh, it looks like they're gonna have some Minnie ears that are very reminiscent of the ones that you can buy on Etsy. Just judging by some of the examples of merchandise that they have out on the outside of the Disney Style store, this store is gonna be very popular. I'm now over by the main orange garage entrance, right next to the World of Coke, and we're looking over at Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill, and they are very far along. You can see they've already done a lot of the woodwork on the inside, and they've got a roof on it, and it looks like they've already done all the fancy woodwork in there too, and the beadboard on the ceiling. Yeah, now they're starting to lay blocks over here to connect it to the other building. They're moving right along. Admittedly, it's been a long time since I've been in the construction business, but what are these little things that are all over the outside of this board? Like little silver things. And they're everywhere. They're on the other side over here too. What are they? So I'm actually right next to Maria and Enzo's looking up at Characters in Flight, and they still have this area over here to the right of the Characters in Flight main check-in building walled off with scrim, and I don't really understand why or what they're doing over there. They're doing something. I really did like the idea of a hideaway tunnel bar and restaurant. It's kind of hidden, nobody really knows where it's at, but you can see the people that wanted to make money did not like that idea. So there's signs everywhere saying, go down here and go in and eat or drink at Enzo's. Here's something that we haven't done, and we probably won't because 2 a.m. is very late for us, but there are a bunch of different establishments at Disney Springs that are open until really late, and they have a smaller menu where you can get drinks and cocktails and stuff like that, and like small bites. A couple of the places that do this are STK and the Edison. Man, oh man, Wine Bar George is really far along. They look like they could open any second now. Well, maybe not. It looks like they've got a little bit of work to do over here. But other than that, I think they're just putting the finishing touches, and they'll probably start loading in tables and chairs and starting to train servers and everything pretty soon. Judging from the tools that are up there, it looks like they're still doing some trim work, like wooden trim work inside the building. Terralina is probably the most interesting thing that is here as far as the things that are under construction, because they still have a sign that says coming spring of 2018, but they've got a long way to go. Maybe the entire inside is already done. I don't know, Tony. Is your restaurant gonna be ready? On the looks of the outside, doesn't look like it will be. I guess spring is kind of a long time. So we're here at the World of Disney Store, and you can see this side is still closed over here. We're gonna go inside here really quick, see if we can see anything interesting or new in there, and then we'll go check out where the construction's going on over on the side over there. Plus this gives me a nice chance to cool off because it's definitely hot out today. Still lots of rose gold ears. No Millennial Pink ones just yet that I've seen. Oh, I'm just kidding. I found some. I'm gonna buy some. I feel like somebody was asking me about these graduation hat ears one time, so it looks like you can get them here in World of Disney. Also, you guys should probably tune into the live shows when they happen. They also have graduation stitch and these little graduation ears with little teeny tiny caps on the top. So I officially have my Millennial Pink Minnie Ears. They're $25 a piece, but I got my discount, so for the total of the three, about 68 bucks. And then we're over here at World of Disney, the side that's shut down, that they're working on. Ooh, I can smell the paint coming from the inside. Smells interesting in there for sure. I wonder what exactly they're doing, if they're just refreshing the paint or if they're changing it around. Maybe adding some new thematic elements, like Stitch. He's also not spitting today because there's not a big wet spot on the ground. I always like to check into Ghirardelli and see what kind of chocolate squares they're giving out. And right now they're giving out just some milk chocolate caramel ones. And they're cold, like they just came out of the refrigerator. Let's see what kind of dresses they have in the dress shop on Cherry Tree Lane. Over here they have a lot of fancy Disney themed dresses that are very pinup style, and they always get new ones. Check out this Fantasyland one. It's very cool. I like the color combination, and I like they've got Small World, Peter Pan, the carousel, the castle. That's pretty awesome. Some of them aren't Disney themed, like this one I think is just jazz themed, but it's still pretty cool. What are we listening to right now? Look at this Main Street themed one. This is awesome. I like this a lot. There's the train station and all of the different buildings. Like there's a firehouse. Oh, and the Main Street vehicles too. And then of course, a Mary Poppins one. The Mary Poppins one is $108, and you can get the Dooney and Burke Mary Poppins bags too. And a little tiny fascinator so you look like Mary Poppins. Oh my goodness, this Small World one is amazing. Came over to 28 Main, see if they have any fancy guy stuff. Thought I saw somewhere that they had ties that match the women's dresses from Cherry Tree Lane. They've got Orange Bird, Tiki Room, and Haunted Mansion to match the dresses back from Cherry Tree Lane, and they are each $39.99. I like this Stitch one though. That one's cool.
Great too.
Yeah.
Maybe it's foreshadowing.
Oh. So those ties they just got in today, they weren't even up on the racks. He was trying to find a place to put them right now. I do always like to go into Disney pin traders, not because I'm going to be trading pins, but I like to see what magic bands they have, because I'm a weirdo like that. Actually, I didn't see anything that was really interesting. This 101 Dalmatians one is kind of cool, but it's only got 2 Dalmatians on it. All right, I think that's all of the construction from the ground. Let's head up in the balloon now and get a bird's eye view. All right, let's hop in line for Characters in Flight. I got out of line. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea. It's gonna be an hour-long wait. Today may have been the wrong day to come out and do this because we're gonna have a live show tonight. I just don't think that I have time to go up in this and go to the post office and do the live show tonight. So I think we're gonna call it a no for Characters in Flight today. Rather than waiting, let's go have a look and see what they have to offer in the candy cauldron, because I know that they usually have fun, exciting candy being made over here. It looks like they're dipping some apples in chocolate and caramel. They've also made some cake pops here. Wow, I've never actually been in here, and it smells delicious. Wow, it smells so good in here. Oh goodness, they have a lot of delicious stuff inside of here. I have never been inside this shop before because I never wanted to be tempted. Now I'm real tempted to buy something delicious. I was just walking by the Star Wars Galactic Outpost and something caught my eye. They have a Lego BB-8 in here. Would you pay $105.99 for that? I don't know how big it is. Oh, I didn't realize they had lightsabers here. You can get all different kinds of ones. You can get Rey, Darth Vader, and Kylo Ren. How much? How much do you think? 180. That's kind of a lot for a lightsaber. Oh no, temporarily unavailable, but you can get your own pre-made ones. How much are they? $16.95, more my speed. So because we're not going up in the balloon, we're kind of going all over the place. So it's not going to be a very fluid video like where you could follow me around Disney Springs, because I'm basically running all around Disney Springs multiple times. Now we're headed through the town square because I want to go check out that Disney Princess store. Still trying to find a Columbia shirt. There's a Columbia store here at Disney Springs. You guys think I could pull this off? What about this one? This pink one? I think I could probably do this pink one, right? Let's check into Ever After Jewelry. Sometimes they have neat stuff in here. Let's see what they got. They do have these Loungefly little teeny tiny backpacks that are part of the Disney Parks line. I like this Dumbo one. It's pretty cool. It looks like these are $70 a piece. I guess this print is for the Disney Princess Half Marathon from 2018. It says Chase Your Dreams. And it's just got all the princesses all over it. And it's got two different sizes, $268, $198. Oh, they also have Loungefly wallets. Look at that. There's Marie. Got a Minnie Mouse one. Looks like Alice in Wonderland. And then Stitch, I really like the Stitch one. And these are $45 a piece. Oh, there's a Mickey Mouse one too. Let's head into the Disney corner. This is what I was calling the Princess store. And the reason I was calling it the Disney Princess store is because I got a lot of Disney Princess stuff. I wish they had these in adult sizes. Well, maybe not. I wouldn't probably wear the Happiest Girl on Earth one, but I would wear this See You Real Soon eye chart one. Let's go explore more magic upstairs. They have a lot of oofuffies. This Duffy Tsumtsum is amazing. Come on out. Look at him. He's adorable. Kind of looks like a dog, but he's definitely a bear. He's pretty darn affordable too. He is only $16.95. I feel like Dumbo should smell like peanuts, right? I didn't realize, but the last time that we rode the ride with a couple of our friends, they said, who is this guy from Frozen? This is Marshmallow. Whatever these things are, they are adorable. Look at Olaf. He really just wants warm hugs. How much do you think that this castle playset is? It's huge. It's at Disney. It has lighting effects and sound effects. I'm going with $160. It's actually so expensive there is no price on it, so leave your guesses in the comment section down below. I say $160, but I have no idea. Look at this sparkly Jessie hat. That is nice. How much do you think? $14.99. All in all, an excellent day at Disney Springs. Even if we didn't get to go up in Characters in Flight, we still have the Groupon so we can go on a different day. We still got to see a lot of stuff all around Disney Springs. There's a lot of construction going on. It's an exciting time for Disney Springs and an exciting time for Disney because there's a lot of new stuff coming everywhere. There just happens to be a lot of it here at Disney Springs. So we'll definitely be back to check out more construction as the time progresses. There's also a new parking garage going on across the street over there. I hope they put more electric spots on different levels because 4th floor is nice, or the 5th floor is nice, but I'd like to be in the shade every once in a while. So with that being said, we are off and we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.